What is going on, YouTube? It's Wilson back with another episode of My Hero Academia, the final season. Last episode was absolutely crazy, as was the support on that video. Thank you guys so much for all of you that are watching, all of you guys returning, anyone new to the channel, thank you for clicking on the video. Obviously, if you did miss that reaction, feel free to go check that one out. We obviously had that huge moment at the end where Bakugo returns. Hopefully he can save All Might, who is in a tough situation, about to get ripped apart by All For One. If you guys do enjoy the video, you do want to stick around for the rest of the season, feel free to do so. Drop a comment. What did you guys think of this episode? And in the description, you can find a link to the Patreon. You can get uncut reactions where you sync up your own copy of My Hero and you watch the whole episode along with me. All right, let's get into episode 3 of season 8, the final boss. This dude, even in a tent in the middle of the snow, is cheering for All Might. Come on! Oh! The death bump of the century! Oh no! It's forming! He just threw him! Go get him, Bakugo! Yo, they are cooking with the animation. It's crazy! Yes. Yes. Yo, this is crazy. Yeah. Oh, save him! Yes! He got his arm! Yes! I'm out of breath. Oh, shit. Wow.
そして約束が残った。あなたはそれを果たさなければ。先達は死して託すと相場は決まっているのに。それはコミックの話さ。闇俊則。ヒーローであり人間だもの。楽には死ねないさ。
You don't get to die so easy. Oh my god, man! All Endeavor's fan. Bakugo's getting his time. Oh, the kids from the movie. Let's go. Hey, R.I.P. Ed Shot, man. This is all him too. Oh. Yo, what an MVP. Oh, use that to jumpstart him? Wow. Take my hand, he's gonna hype him up. Oh, sick. That's enough, All Might. You've given him much more than that. Yo. The smile! Never seen anything like that, I don't think. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, you're losing it, All For One. The cheeks! It's a collective effort, man. It's the energy. Oh, he's oh, he's the final boss. Yo, that's cold. Oh, the animation is so sick, man. They were not kidding. Oh. Forgot Nagant was here. I think he got to the bottom of it. Look at him, man. Oh no. Yeah. Oh shit. Ooh, go beyond, baby. Not as intimidating as Dark Shadow. Shout out my boy. Oh my god, dude. This quirk is insane. He's going through buildings. It's like fucking Gojo, man. Oh, that kid. Let's go, man. More than All Might. Oh, and the dude in the sweat is crazy. The grin. He blames him. I get it. Oh. Yo! That split second of Deku and him. That was like 2 minutes. Yo. That was fucking sick. Oh yeah, man. Let's go, dude. Bakugo. My guy. I love this episode, man. I love the animation. Damn, bro. I loved it. I love it. There was so much in here. Oh my god, I want to watch this episode over 100 times, man. Genuinely. I loved it. Just real quick, while it's on the top of my head, I didn't really do a good job explaining it in the reaction, but when he was talking about, you know, Kudo, who I don't think we knew the second his name, but you know, when he, you know, reached out his hand to his brother Koichi, the first user, you know, and they briefly showed Bakugo and Midoriya, you know, doing this as if he was passing it on to him. Now, I had heard. Well, first off, just in itself, I love that they put that in there. Very subtle, but very powerful in that moment because there's so many similarities to that moment. And you know, he's talked about Bakugo reminding him of, I think maybe Shigaraki said it like in his place, but reminded him of the second wielder. I mean, they look very similar, but yeah, also just all the context around it. And you know, that's where a lot of his hatred stems from, was that guy started, you know, One for All, pretty much like the chain, and he blames him for him having to kill his own brother. I guess it seems like we're gonna get more of that next episode, maybe some backstory, which I'm down for. But yeah, but to go back to, I heard that the what they did in the movie, who we saw the two little kids from that movie, the oh god, Two Heroes, was it? The one where, you know, Bakugo gets some One for All and Deku kind of passes it on to him. All right, that was maybe the original ending of the show or the manga. I wonder if like, or that was like a draft, or like that was one way it could go, or something like that. It could be wrong, but I feel like in that moment, like you give him all for one and he takes out one all for one right there. That could have been a really good ending, but I like where we're going. I mean, obviously I don't know how this ends, but I love that little moment. There's so much to it. And that was only one part. The rest of the episode, like, I love all the people around the world. It's given the vibes of like the, you know, I forget the city, but you know, the All Might, like you're like, now it's your turn. United States of Smash fight with All for One in season 3. It's given that vibe where everyone's watching, cheering on All Might, and then they see Bakugo, and then they're all cheering him on. His parents are watching. And he gets his moment to really shine. Like, it was such a building block. Like, I felt this episode, like, this felt like a final season moment episode. Like, the whole show's been building to this, like, whether it's him and Izuku, where he feels like he can never catch up, and he finally does, and he feels like he can. And it doesn't really matter, like, because obviously a lot of what holds Bakugo back is himself. He just doesn't admit it. He did to All Might last season, or our season 6, during the first stretch of episodes in the fight with Shigaraki, but before he sacrificed himself that first time when he got stabbed, he talked to All Might about, you know, how he like just took everything out on Izuku, and it's about him feeling like he can and having confidence in himself to do it. You know, obviously he feels responsible still for All Might and where All Might's at from that fight in season 3. You know, by him getting captured by the League of Villains, he felt like he, you know, well, we all saw that episode of him versus Deku, and he explained it, and we saw it at flashback here, and he probably still feels that way. And you know, I just love the little moments between him and All Might, and just here, and he's helping him, and he saved All Might. That was all Deku, like, activated gear shift and like threw him, and like like they didn't even speak. You know, it was like this. They both just went and they went into it like nothing, and he got him. Blew through All for One, blew his arm off and got him. And yeah, I love that Bakugo, going back to like the whole build up to his character, like he now feels like he can. He saved All Might. All Might gave him like his go ahead. You know, he tried, you know, he's like, this is all I can give you, but he got him so much more, and he gave him so much more in his life, as we saw last episode with like the trading card and him carrying the light forward and everything. I'm just like, I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm also speechless. Shout out Ed Shot. What an MVP. I mean, none of this would be happening without him. We'd be screwed. All Might would be screwed. And we saw that this was supposed to be when All Might was going to be screwed. You know, I'm glad, because Nine briefly showed up last episode, and I was in my head, I was like, damn, you know, I wish, you know, Nana got to say some stuff to him, but I wish like Night Eye had some lines. But this episode, yeah, Night Eye was like, yeah, you're supposed to die there, but you know, it's the hope and belief and the energy, and like it's all acting together. And there was a brief moment with Hawks last season when he was flying towards All for One, and they touched on something like that, and it was like all the belief and the energy, like it's propelling us forward and giving us hope. And that's all you need. And All for One's like all these pebbles, like how is it slipping apart? Like they've been nothing, but them all together is something. Yeah, Headshot put his life on the line. I thought, really, I don't know if he's gonna die. He might be all right, but he's a little guy right now. I love that I'm the final boss. I love that, man. I thought the final boss, you know, when I read the episode title before I watched it, I thought like the final boss was like All for One, like this is it. The final boss, but nah, it's Bakugo, self-proclaimed final boss, dude. What a G. And he's like laughing the whole time, and he's throwing himself in through buildings, and like doesn't even matter. He's just like, he's on another level right now. And he was saying like, this is even more like than All Might. Like that's the point, you know, Bakugo. And this is all Bakugo. Like, I love Deku, don't get me wrong, but this is all fucking Bakugo, man. This is all he wanted, was to be the best and be better than All Might, and he is. He is in this moment. He is incredible. I love this episode. There was so much talk leading up to this from last week about the animation and, you know, all these animators that they hired and like that are all working together. I really felt it. I mean, there was a lot of flashbacks on this one, but a lot of cutting around. But in the moments where it counted, it hit. It looked insane. They've upped the level. And I've always liked MHA animation. I know a lot of people dog on it, but I've always liked it. I've never had a problem with it. But when it's this good, you know, I'm not complaining. And also, one more subtle thing, because I could talk forever about this episode. I love how like All Might's still in his like, you know, shrunken form here. Which, by the way, another subtle like blink it and you'll miss it moment when Bakugo, like, I forgot exactly when it was, but when he was like going in or whatever to get All Might, when his, maybe it was after he got him, like you saved him, All Might's form went like back to him not die, like back to full yellow, like how it was. Because when it was fading, I was like, oh my god. When it went like back to yellow, he was okay. I was like, oh my god, dude, they really changed it. Anyway, I love how his eyes, even in this form, are still are white. And you can see the white, and then the you know, they're not dark, they're not black, which people have said, I don't know, like you know, it's when he's like down and like depressed and like in that form and he's like miserable and whatnot. Here, like the belief's back in his eyes, and I just love that. I love that. And also there was this frame that I've seen manga panel of, like people always put it in like TikTok comments, like the Go Beyond panel. I thought was really cool. Yeah, here it is. I thought that's dope. Let me know, like, if you guys read the manga, like did that live up to your expectation of it? I don't know, there was like a hyped moment, I think. I don't know. I don't know too much of it, but this week I've seen all of like this like 100 times. Yeah, that was really, really amazing. I love that this season has been masterful so far. I've loved every second. Let me know what you guys thought of this one. Did it live up to the hype? What was your favorite moment? Who's, you know, yeah. I need to, my brain is melted. That was so good, and I've been talking for too long, but all right. Yeah, if you guys stick around to this point, let me know down and below. Thank you for listening to me. Yeah. Drop a like, hit that sub button if you did enjoy the video. I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.